Loneliness. It's something many of us experience at some point in our lives. But being lonely doesn't mean you're alone. There are millions of us out there feeling the same way. Today, we're going to talk about something that hits close to home for many of us, which is loneliness. If you're watching this, chances are you're feeling isolated and disconnected from the world, but remember, you're not alone in this. I want you to know that I understand how you're feeling, and together, we'll explore ways to cope with loneliness and find a sense of belonging. Before we delve into ways to deal with loneliness, let's first understand what it is and why it happens. Loneliness is not just about being physically alone. It's a complex emotional state of feeling disconnected from others. It can stem from various factors, such as life transitions, like moving to a new place, starting a new job, going through a breakup, or the loss of a loved one. Another factor is social isolation, where we lack meaningful social connections or have limited interactions with others, especially during this era where more people prefer social media. We may experience a sense of loneliness. Lastly, low self-esteem and a sense of not belonging can intensify feelings of loneliness. This makes it hard to open ourselves to others. Sometimes we amplify the negatives rather than the positive. However, it's important to recognize that feeling lonely is a natural human emotion. We all experience it at some point in our lives, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. Understanding the root causes of loneliness can help us address it more effectively. In a world that often emphasizes happiness and positivity, it can be challenging to acknowledge and accept our feelings of loneliness. But remember, it's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to experience emotions that are less than pleasant. Emotions actually are like a signal from within, guiding us towards understanding ourselves better. Allow yourself to sit with these emotions, without judgment or self-criticism. Recognize that feeling lonely doesn't mean you are weak or inadequate. It's merely a natural human response to certain life circumstances. Remember, you are not alone in experiencing loneliness. Many people, from all walks of life like teenagers, adults or elderly, have felt this way at some point. It's a shared experience, and acknowledging it doesn't diminish your strength or worthiness. On the contrary, accepting your emotions with compassion shows that you are in tune with your feelings and willing to take care of yourself. By acknowledging your loneliness, you're giving yourself the permission to address it. Denying or suppressing these feelings can lead to increased stress and internal turmoil. Emotions are like waves, they come and go. So, be kind to yourself during these moments of vulnerability. Consider journaling about your emotions. Putting your thoughts and feelings into words can be incredibly therapeutic. It allows you to release pent-up emotions and gain insights into your inner world. It's important to remember that it's okay not to have all the answers right now. Loneliness might be a sign that you need to reevaluate certain aspects of your life or seek meaningful connections. By acknowledging your feelings, you are taking the first step towards understanding yourself better and creating positive changes in your life. Loneliness can make us feel like we're on an isolated island, cut off from the rest of the world. But remember, you don't have to face this journey alone. One of the most powerful and courageous steps you can take to combat loneliness is to reach out to someone you trust. Opening up to someone about your feelings of loneliness might feel daunting, but it's essential to remember that true connections are built on vulnerability and authenticity. When you share your emotions with someone, you allow them to see the real you, beyond the masks we often wear in public. This honesty fosters deeper connections and often leads to a sharing of emotions, reminding both parties that they are not alone in their struggles. Choose someone whom you feel comfortable talking to, someone who has shown empathy and understanding in the past. It could be a close friend, a family member, a coworker, or even a mentor. Whoever it is, know that they care about you and want to support you through difficult times. Don't feel discouraged if the person you confide in doesn't have an immediate solution to your loneliness. Sometimes, the act of being heard and seen is enough to start the healing process. Your friend or family member can be a pillar of support, encouraging you to explore ways to overcome loneliness together. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Often, we hesitate to reach out because we fear burdening others with our problems. But true friendships are based on mutual support and care. You don't have to navigate through loneliness alone. By reaching out to someone, you are opening the door to meaningful connections and support. Embrace the power of vulnerability and allow yourself to be seen and heard. Together, we can conquer loneliness and build a community of understanding and compassion. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor can be a crucial step towards understanding and addressing the root causes of your loneliness. Therapy offers an opportunity to gain insights into your patterns of thinking and behavior that might contribute to feelings of isolation. Remember that the therapeutic relationship is a collaborative one, and it's crucial to find a therapist with whom you feel a sense of trust and rapport. Always remember, there is no shame in asking for help. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness. We all need support at different points in our lives, and reaching out to a mental health professional is a powerful act of self-care and self-compassion. When loneliness starts to weigh on your heart, finding comfort in hobbies can alleviate the soul. Engaging in activities you love can provide a much-needed escape from the feelings of isolation and serve as a form of self-care. Hobbies have a unique way of capturing our attention and bringing a sense of fulfillment. Whether it's a creative pursuit like painting, writing, or crafting, or a physical activity like dancing, hiking, or gardening, immersing yourself in these passions can help shift your focus away from loneliness. The beauty of hobbies lies in the joy of the process, rather than the end result. Embrace the journey of discovery and growth that comes with pursuing a hobby. Allow yourself to make mistakes, experiment, and explore different aspects of your chosen activity. In doing so, you create space for self-expression and personal development. If you haven't yet discovered a hobby that speaks to your soul, now is the perfect time to explore new interests. Consider trying out various activities to see what resonates with you the most. The process of exploration itself can be an exciting adventure, filled with surprises and new discoveries about yourself. Even if you're hesitant to try something new, remember that it's okay to start small. Rediscover past hobbies you used to enjoy or pick up where you left off. You don't need to be a master. What matters is the joy and sense of accomplishment you experience during the process. When loneliness starts to take its toll, one of the most meaningful ways to counter it is by extending a helping hand to others. Volunteering and giving back to the community not only make a positive impact on the lives of others, but can also bring a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose to your own life. The act of giving back shifts the focus from ourselves to the needs of others, providing a healthy distraction from feelings of isolation. When you volunteer, you become part of a community of like-hearted individuals, all working together towards a common goal. Remember, volunteering doesn't have to be a massive time commitment. Even dedicating a few hours per week or month can make a significant difference. What matters most is your genuine desire to contribute and make a positive impact on the lives of others. Self-compassion involves acknowledging your own humanity and imperfections. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and none of us have it all figured out. Embrace the idea that it's okay to be imperfect and that you are deserving of love and belonging just as you are. Take time for self-care and activities that bring you joy and peace. Whether it's taking a walk in nature, practicing mindfulness, reading a book, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply, these small acts of self-compassion can have a powerful impact on your emotional well-being. I know how tough it can be to battle loneliness, but remember that it won't last forever. By taking small steps, reaching out to others, and practicing self-compassion, you can find your way back to a sense of belonging and connection. Be patient with yourself, and remember that you're worthy of love and companionship. Thank you for joining me in this discussion. If you found this video helpful, please consider sharing it with others who might be going through a similar experience. Remember, we're all in this together. You're not alone, and I'm sending you virtual hugs and support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. If you find this video helpful, please comment and subscribe. It will help us on the long way. Thank you.